The Cheetah Girls One World is a pretty good film. This is a Disney film from 2008. This is directed by Paul Ho and written by Dan Berendsen, Nisha Ganatra, and Jen Small, with a cast including Adrienne Bailon, Sabrina Bryan, Kiely Williams, Roshan, Seth, and various others. And it becomes immediately obvious, of course, that Raven is not in this one. On the one hand, I wasn't tremendously bothered. I didn't watch the other Cheetah films for Raven. But at the same time, I do acknowledge that she has a huge pull factor for those films, so I wasn't really sure what to expect. Do I think it's worth watching if you only watch the other films for Raven? I'd say so. It's nice to continue the story, and in general, I thought judging it purely on its own is pretty decent. The Cheetah Girls go to India to star in a Bollywood movie, but it's not going to be easy for them or their friendship when their friendship is put to the test. Will they put their career or their friendship first? I think it's a good film. I'm not too emotionally attached to the previous films, so I wasn't looking for anything specific. I wasn't looking for anything particular with the character development, and that is worth bearing in mind. You might be after something different, but for me, I was just looking for a good time with some good characters and good music, and I think that's exactly what was delivered. In general, I was happy with the experience. The story works well, it flows well, and it was actually filmed in India as well, which is good, at least in part. I don't know if it was entirely filmed in India, but certainly that works in the film's favour. The characters are great, with great performances, and their conflicts felt really believable. And I do think there's an element of relatability there, particularly for people who are maybe part of a tight-knit friendship group. If something threatens that friendship group, I think there could be some good takeaways. The music is certainly good as well, generally enjoyable, and the film looks great with gorgeous bright colours, lovely lighting, and some really great, interesting locations as well. So it's nice to look at, it's nice to listen to. I thought the story was enjoyable, the characters are great, the performances are great. I thought it was a decent film. You may feel differently if you're a very big fan of the previous films. And of course, if you watch the previous films for Raven, then that may be a bit of a problem here. But I still found it to be a decent experience. I do think it's worth watching the previous two films before watching this, but if for whatever reason you wanted to watch this one on its own, you'd still be able to follow it, but I think being able to watch them in order is probably the better experience. But either way, judging it purely on its own, The Cheetah Girls One World, also known as The Cheetah Girls 3, is a decent film. I rather enjoyed it, and I'm happy to recommend it.